Ron Smith joins me from KIB, and Consuelo joins us from the Latina Welding Guild. Both of you, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it.
Yes.
So, Indy Art and Seek. It sounds like a concept that is self-explanatory, but please elaborate. Where did this idea come from?
So Indy Art and Seek is a collaboration between Indianapolis Arts Council and Keeping Indianapolis Beautiful. It's funded by the Lilly Endowment, but the idea pretty much came from just providing the opportunity for new artists and young artists and experienced artists to have the opportunity to expose their art in specific green spaces and communities around Indianapolis. And this gives individuals, tourists, this gives people feel the opportunity to explore Indy in a new way, especially when you haven't been everywhere and you've lived here all your life. So this gives you an opportunity just to see what gems are actually out there, and of course, explore the art that's out there with the artists that we're actually collaborating with as well.
So how many spaces, physical spaces, and how many artists are involved?
We have 100 interventions that we're actually putting out there. And we actually have 6 large interventions that are out there as well, but those are not temporary, but the 100 are temporary art interventions. And we have over 106 artists.
And one of those artists is right here too, Contrail.
Yeah.
Is this, first of all, how do you feel about the idea of this concept for showing your work?
I think it's great. I think for people who are not familiar with Indianapolis, being able to pinpoint where they need to go to find something, I think is great. I've only been in Indianapolis for 4 years, and I definitely always need a map. So.
And you probably, I've been here for 18 years. I'm still discovering things just around the corner. So for this concept, Consuelo, do you come up with things that will fit the space, or do you already have things that you've created and you try and match them up?
So for this year, myself, being the founder of the Latinas Welding Guild, I felt very fortunate to be able to include 2 other women who have recently completed welding courses with us. And so the concept with our pieces were that we were going to have a concept that there was, similarity between all of what we were doing. Mm-hmm. We didn't necessarily design anything for a specific space. We just know we wanted to have a concept of the evil eye. So because right now, currently, there is, a lot of controversy and issues within the Latino community about, families being torn apart, just a lot of political issues right now that the evil eye is supposed to be protecting specific communities. So each of our evil eyes were protecting a specific group. So one of the projects, so mine, for example, was a CASAL, which is the National Grid of Guatemala. So my idea behind the CASAL is that it's supposed to protect families that are being torn apart, and then, separated and dispersed all over the country or to different countries. Ana Hernandez was another artist. So she did kind of like a wheel-looking evil eye. So her concept behind hers was to protect, just families that were living in disparity, or just, protecting Latino community members. And then our final one, which was Gabriela Orta, she did one that was a family tree with an evil eye. So the evil eye was protecting not just in Indianapolis, but beyond. So we really wanted these pieces to kind of protect the area that they're in, but also the families around it. And our pieces are actually over in Hallville. So we were around a garden, so I think it's really great for people to be able to interact with it safely outside. But also, if they're not familiar with Latino culture or different countries, then this is kind of a good way to bring everyone together. So.
And that's just one installation, Ron. You've got 100, so you must be excited about the potential, not just for Latino welders to get their story and their passion out there, but all expressions of art.
Yes, it's been a year. You hear me? So we've been working around the clock just to make sure all our artists have been accommodated. They've been working around the clock just to make sure all of their voices are heard. So we're very excited about getting those out there.
Now, Consuelo says she can't get around Indianapolis, still needs a map. We don't have to worry about that because there's an app, right?
Yes. There is an app. It's called Autocast. It will definitely launch on, September 5th. So it will be definitely available for everyone to get their hands on.
All right. And so, yeah, we'll put all that information on indystyle.tv. Where can we learn more about KIB?
Yes, you can go to kibi.org and go to our Indie Art and Seek page. All the information you need from downloads to maps will be right there.
Awesome. Consuelo, where can we learn about you? See your work.
Yeah, so the Latinas Welding Guild, we're on Instagram, Facebook. We're always posting current events or things that we're doing. So that's a great way to get involved. And for other women or Latinas or women of color who want to also learn how to weld with us, they can reach out through our website and actually start the application process.
Fantastic. Again, I'll put all that information on indystyle.tv. I can't wait to download that app and start discovering parts of Indianapolis and parts of the art world in Indianapolis with my family. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.